Finding calm in a rushed world, the art of mindful living. Have you ever paused for a moment, and wondered, why do I feel so restless, even when nothing's wrong? You wake up to the sound of notifications, you check your phone before you check in with your own breath, you scroll through updates from people you barely know, but never quite update your own soul, and somewhere between the emails, the meetings, the traffic lights, and the endless to-do lists, you lose yourself. You become a ghost in your own life. They told us to move fast, to hustle, to never stop chasing, and we believe that the faster we move, the closer we'll get to happiness. But what if happiness isn't waiting at the finish line? What if peace isn't ahead of us, but already here, patiently waiting, beneath the noise? Pause, take a breath. Do you feel that quiet space between one breath and the next? That is the doorway to the life you've been searching for. In Buddhism, this moment of stillness isn't just a break from life, it is life, the present moment, fully felt, fully seen, without rushing past it. But in this world obsessed with speed, how do we return to that still point inside us? How do we live deeply in a shallow world? This is not just another productivity hack. This is about waking up from the trance of urgency, and remembering how to truly be. In this journey, we won't ask you to leave your life behind. We'll ask you to return to it, more awake, more grounded, more alive than ever before. So let us begin. Let us gently step into the silence beneath the noise. Let us learn the art of mindful living, not as a luxury, but as a path to our true freedom. You weren't born in a hurry, you didn't enter this world checking your calendar, you came in crying, breathing, feeling, completely present, completely alive. So, what happened? How did we go from feeling life, to rushing through it like a task to complete? The truth is, we didn't just get busy, we got disconnected from our breath, disconnected from the ground beneath our feet, disconnected from ourselves, not because we chose to, but because the world quietly trained us to. From an early age, we were told that life is a race, that the next thing will finally make us whole. Graduate and you'll be happy. Get a job and you'll feel secure. Find the right partner, the right home, the right look, and then you'll finally arrive. But the truth, we never arrive, because the finish line keeps moving. We're chasing a horizon that always stays just out of reach, and the more we chase, the more we lose touch with the only place life is actually happening, here. Now. This moment, like a person lost in a desert, we run after mirages, and even when we have it all, we still feel thirsty inside. Can you relate? That quiet ache beneath the surface, the strange emptiness, even when your schedule is full. That's not failure, that's the whisper of your soul, trying to call you back to yourself. Buddhism calls this state of ignorance. But not ignorance in a harsh sense, it's more like forgetfulness, a forgetting of who we truly are. We forget that peace is not something we earn, it's something we uncover, and until we pause, until we become still enough to hear ourselves again, we keep falling into the invisible trap, thinking life is always somewhere else. But life isn't somewhere else, it's not later, it's not when things finally calm down. It's not after the next success, it's now. It's always now, and the path back to this moment, it's not far away. It begins with one powerful practice, mindfulness. So let's take the next step. So we've asked the question, why do we feel so lost? And now, we begin to remember the way back, not by doing more, but by doing something most of us have forgotten how to do, just be. Mindfulness isn't some exotic concept, it's not a technique reserved for monks in faraway temples, it's the most natural thing in the world, and somehow, the hardest to hold on to, because mindfulness isn't about changing your life. It's about showing up for it, fully present. Awake, take a breath right now, feel the air entering your lungs, notice the subtle sensation of being alive. That is mindfulness. It's not complicated, but it's incredibly rare in today's world. We've become so used to doing, producing, achieving, that just being can feel uncomfortable. We check our phones when the elevator ride is silent, we multitask meals with meetings, we're everywhere, except here. But when we are not present, life passes us by like scenery outside a speeding train, moments blur together, memories fade, and we look back, wondering where the years went. In Buddhist teachings, mindfulness is known as sati, a deep, alert presence. It's not passive, it's not zoning out, it's a fierce returning, a radical remembering. When the Buddha sat under the Bodhi tree, he didn't escape the world, he saw it clearly, with every breath, with total presence. He discovered that suffering isn't caused by the world, but by the way our minds cling, resist, and wander. And mindfulness is the doorway out. It's the flashlight we hold up to the mind, to see our thoughts, emotions, and habits without judgment. Imagine eating a single orange slice, and actually tasting it, feeling the texture, the sweetness, the coolness, no rushing. No distraction. Just presence. That simple moment, done with full awareness, can change your whole day. That's the power of mindfulness. It turns the ordinary into the sacred. It reveals beauty hiding in plain sight, and most of all, it brings you back home, to the only place peace is possible, this moment. But here's the truth no one tells you: mindfulness isn't just a practice, it's a rebellion. In a world that profits from your distraction, to be mindful is an act of revolution. So how do we begin? We start small, with one breath, one moment, one pause, and from there, we begin to reclaim our life. We've been taught to believe that slowing down means falling behind, that if we're not moving fast, we're not moving at all. But let me ask you, have you ever rushed through a whole day and felt completely empty at the end? We chase deadlines, we check boxes, we run from task to task like we're on a treadmill, but we don't remember where we were even running to. The modern world worships speed, efficiency, hustle. We glorify exhaustion as proof of success, but beneath the constant motion, we're silently burning out. And here's the truth: going faster doesn't always mean going farther. Sometimes it means spinning in place, just with more noise. So what if we dared to slow down? Not to be lazy, not to stop growing, but to move with intention, with clarity, with presence. Buddhism doesn't teach us to reject the world, it teaches us how to live in the world, but not be consumed by it. The Zen masters walk slowly not because they have nowhere to go, but because they know they are already here. Their steps carry no rush, only awareness, and in that awareness, they arrive fully in every moment. You can too. You can still pursue your dreams, but not as an escape. From the now, you can work hard, but not at the cost of your peace. You can build a life, without losing your soul in the process. Here's the secret: slowness is not weakness. It's power. The power to listen, the power to choose your response, not react blindly, the power to notice when your child smiles, or when your own body whispers that it's tired. When you slow down, you don't fall behind, you fall back into alignment, with your values, with your truth, with what actually matters. It's like music, silence between the notes doesn't interrupt the song, it creates the rhythm. So let your life have rhythm, not just noise. Let your days breathe, let your actions come from presence, not pressure. And if the world tells you you're too slow, smile gently, because you know the difference between speed and depth. You don't have to climb a mountain, or sit for hours in silence to find peace. You can begin, right here, in the noise, in the mess, in the middle of an ordinary, chaotic day, because mindfulness was never meant for monasteries alone, it was meant for the marketplace. In ancient Buddhist teachings, the most enlightened beings weren't those who escaped the world, but those who could walk through it, without being swept away. So how do we do that? How do we practice presence when life pulls us in 1,000 directions? We start by coming back, again and again, to what is real in this very moment. Washing the dishes, feel the warm water on your hands, smell the soap. Notice the quiet rhythm of your breath. Stuck in traffic, instead of tensing up, breathe. This red light is not the enemy, it's a bell of mindfulness ringing, a reminder, you're alive. Right now, feeding your child, look into their eyes, feel their presence. Don't let the moment slip away while your mind drifts to emails or errands. Every ordinary moment is secretly sacred, if you're there for it. You don't need incense, you don't need a cushion, you just need attention, and intention. Mindfulness is not a place you reach, it's a practice you return to, over and over again. you will forget, you will get caught up. You will lose your center, and that's okay. The practice is in the return. You gently bring your mind back, not with force, but with kindness, not with shame, but with awareness. Just like training a puppy, when it runs off, you don't punish it, you call it back, softly, again and again, and slowly, it learns to stay. That's your mind. And through this gentle returning, something begins to shift. You become more grounded, more available, more you. And as you deepen your awareness, you begin to notice something miraculous. Even in the middle of chaos, you can remain calm, not because the world is quiet, but because you are, like a still lake reflecting the sky. Your presence becomes a mirror, clear, spacious, undisturbed. This is the power of everyday mindfulness. It transforms rush into rhythm, noise into awareness, tasks into sacred rituals, and your life into a meditation in motion. Pause, just for a moment. Pause, not because you're weak, not because you're tired, but because deep within you, there's a place that's always still, always whole, always waiting. You see, in this world, we're taught to react, to keep going, to answer quickly, to move on. But the pause is power. It's the split second before you respond in anger, when you choose compassion instead. It's the moment before the next scroll, where you realize you don't need more. You already have enough. It's the breath you take before making a big decision, a breath that leads you inward, not just forward. This sacred pause, this brief but intentional stillness, is where your wisdom lives. It's where awareness awakens. It's where karma dissolves, and clarity begins. In Buddhism, we call it stopping and seeing, samatha and vipassana. First, you stop, then, you see clearly. Without the pause, you're simply reacting to life. But with the pause, you begin to live it. Let me ask you, when was the last time you did nothing, and felt fully alive while doing it? Not distracted, not numb, not scrolling, just breathing. You don't need to pause for an hour. Sometimes just one mindful breath is enough to shift your entire experience. Inhale, you feel your body, you return to this moment. Exhale, you let go of tension, of fear, of needing to be anywhere else but here. This is sacred, and the more you practice, the more available it becomes. When chaos arises, you don't have to be swept away. You have a refuge inside of you. You carry it with you everywhere, in your breath, in your presence, in your willingness to pause. So the next time life feels too fast, too loud, too much, don't push through. Pause, listen, feel, because in that space between what happened and what you choose to do next, lives your freedom. And that freedom is the beginning of a new kind of life, a life that flows, a life that breathes, a life where peace is not something you chase, but something you return to, one sacred breath at a time. As we come to the end of this journey together, I want to invite you to take a moment to reflect on what you've learned, on what you've felt, on what you've realized, because all of this, the chaos, the rushing, the constant striving, it's not who you are, it's not your true self. Your true self is still, it's already here, it's never been lost. In the busy world, it's easy to forget that. To believe that we need to be somewhere else, doing something else, to find peace. But peace is not a destination, it's a home, and it's always been within you. Coming home to stillness doesn't require a big change in your life, it only requires a small, daily return to yourself. A return to your breath, a return to your heart, a return to this very moment. You may not be able to change the rush of the world around you, but you can change how you live in it. You can choose to slow down, you can choose to be present, you can choose to find peace, right where you are. It begins with a breath, it begins with a pause, and then, step by step, you reclaim your life, not by controlling it, but by learning to flow with it. By learning to be still in the midst of the storm. So, I ask you, as we close this chapter, what's one thing you will do today to return to stillness? What's one small action that can bring you back home to yourself? It's never too late to begin, it's never too late to find your way back. And remember, each time you pause, each time you breathe with intention, you are healing, you are growing, you are coming home. If you found value in this journey, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with others who might need to hear these words. We are all walking this path together, and your presence here, your commitment to mindfulness, makes all the difference. Join us at Zen Buddhism Wisdom for more insights, teachings, and practices to help you live with more peace, clarity, and purpose. Thank you for being here today. Until next time, may you walk in peace, may you breathe in stillness, and may you live fully, here and now.